Hey, ooh, excuse me. Sean here, Fat Moose Comics. This is actually not a comic book related video, which is why I'm posting it on my regular YouTube channel, the Sean Hendricks channel, not the Fat Moose Comics channel. Not a video I intended to make, and if you're seeing this, then I guess I decided to release it. I just want to check in about a thing here. So I've been a musician, bass player, vocalist, play guitar. I dabble on drums. I'm not great on drums. I can hold a beat. I can hold a white boy beat on drums. But in my 40 plus years of playing, something happened to me recently that has never happened before. So, okay. All right. Okay, and before I get into any of the nitty-gritty, there's no animosity, no recriminations. It's just I'm a little perturbed by recent events. So for the past almost 3 years, I guess, I've been working with the band Mr. Filthy. I got the gig through my friend Rob, who I affectionately call Trout, or Dr. Trout, or just Doctor. He had a thing, they needed a bass player, cover band, pardon me, there's a nightmare happening over here. Okay, so, and Mr. Filthy, great players, drummers, great, Rob, the guitarist, Dr. Trout, great, Phil, the singer, is the singer, and, you know, they want to do, like, or at least Phil wants to do, like, party rock, you know, Sweet Caroline, American Girl, Blister in the Sun, all the same shit I've been playing for 1,000 fucking years, and that's fine. You know, you can take a shit song, but if you play it well, with conviction, people will dig it. So, the opposite of that is my idea was always, you could take a song nobody knows, but if it's a good song and you play it with conviction and authority and enthusiasm, people will learn to love it. So back in the day when I was in Spirit Change, we used to cover Clutch tunes, and nobody knew who the fuck Clutch was. But people were like, what was that song? Escape from the Prison Planet. Whoa, that was awesome. So I've always felt like once you capture a room, like you may have to pander, play the hits, but once you have their attention, it's your show. You can change the vibe. You want to do something weird or heavy or sexy or heavy and sexy. I don't know, like a Portishead tune. I don't know. So I'm rambling already. Sorry. It's been a long year and it's only January 2nd. All right. So Mr. Filthy, I've been working with them for a couple of years now, and lately I've been having some health issues, widely documented. I have severe anemia, so iron deficiency. I have some internal bleeding that 2 colonoscopies and 1 endoscopy, they meet somewhere in the middle. They still don't know why I'm bleeding to death. But I'm not dead yet. So there was a Mr. Filthy gig, and if you backtrack to the prior video that I put up weeks ago, I fainted. I passed out at the gig due to blood loss and low blood sugar and blood pressure and Satan. I don't know. But I passed out at a gig, and there was a bass player there, which is weird. There's never a bass player anywhere. But this guy, I believe his name is Ed, stepped up and played bass for the rest of the night. I got up, I think, towards the end of the night and did a few songs once I felt a little better. But then, Thanksgiving, I fainted at my cousin's house, ended up in the hospital. So we were supposed to have a gig Black Friday, and I texted the band, I was like, hey, I'm in the hospital, they're keeping me overnight, so they got a sub. And then, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, hospital again. Not a choice, nobody wants to go to the hospital. But health issues, and so I mean, on the way to the hospital, I'm texting the band like, hey, you guys, you might need to get a sub, and they did. It's weird. On the way to the hospital, fearing for my health, my first thought was, let's make sure the band's okay. Fucking moron I am. So, the band, they had a gig New Year's Eve, which was just the other day, at the Black River Barn. And I don't know, like a week before the gig, I texted the guitar player, Rob, Dr. Trout, my buddy, and I said, hey man, just remind me, what time does the gig start? And he didn't get back to me, which was weird. Okay, so the next day was Tuesday, and I get a text from the singer, Phil, and he's like, hey man, you got a minute to talk? I'm like, yeah, I got a minute. So I called him, and the long and short of it is they subbed out the gig. They got a different bass player to cover the gig because they were worried that maybe my health wasn't good, or that I couldn't cover the gig. And I get it from a practical point, like you want to make sure the gig's gonna happen, but from a professional point and a friendship angle and everything, I feel like they should have reached out to me first and said, hey man, how you feeling? Are you gonna be 100% for New Year's Eve? And if I said yes, I'm going to make sure I'm rested up and everything's good for New Year's Eve, they should have taken me at my word. They did not consult me at all. Now, weeks and weeks ago, when I was doing the gig with Vince Gianella for Wendy's memorial fundraiser thing, a few days before the gig, Vince got in touch with me. He's like, hey man, how you feeling? You're gonna be up for the gig. Did you get the material down? I got a sub if I need it. But, I just want to give you the option of saying, you're on board or not. And I said, dude, I'm on board. I'm going to crush it. We're going to have a great freaking time. And we did. And to the point where after the gig, Vince bought me a drink. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I considered maybe getting a fill-in, but, And I said, no, I appreciate you reaching out to me. It's an important gig. I get that. So with Mr. Filthy, it was, hey, it's an important gig. It's the best paying gig of the year. And we got a different bass player. Now, again, I feel, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. But I feel like they should have reached out to me first and said, hey, if you can't do the gig, if you're not feeling well, blah, 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 we'll get another guy. And, even odds, maybe if they did that, maybe I would have been like, you got a sub, fuck it. I'll hang out with my girl, I got no problem staying home. I love my girlfriend. I love our cats. And all my comic books are home. So, I may have just turned down the gig, but they didn't give me the option. The gig was ripped away from me. But the weirdest part was that the singer, Phil, who runs the band, was like, hey, you're down for, the 24th? I was like, wait, what? No, you subbed out a gig without checking with me, but you expect me to just still be in your band? Like, no, sir. Thank you, but gotta say deneno on that, to quote Pootie Tang. Warate? So I don't know. Am I a dick? That I feel like if you were worried about my health, I appreciate that you were worried about my health, but I also think it wasn't really that you were worried about my health, you were worried about your gig. And that's fine. I get it. You're running a band. It's hard to run a band. I did it for several years, and that's why I don't do it anymore. But I feel like out of courtesy, professionalism, respect, any of that, I feel like I should have been consulted. And, the band could have been like, hey, you cool for the gig? And if I say, yeah, I'm cool for the gig, then I'm cool for the gig. Trust me, I'm a man of my word. So I quit the band. And it's shocking to me that it was shocking to the band leader that I quit the band after being subbed out without consultation. Oh, whatever. So, point being, I'm I'm done with Mr. Filthy. No harm, no foul. I've been in many bands. I've never been fired from a band, but I've quit a whole bunch of them. And so just put this one on the list. And again, I wish them the best. They're good dudes, whatever. But I felt like that was disrespectful. And I'm a bass player who sings. And I mean, I'm not awful looking. I mean, well, all right. We'll belay that point. But yeah, so I'm kind of a free agent right now, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. It gives me a little bit of time to reconnect at home with my gal. My store now, it's my comic shop. We're going to be closed on Sundays and Mondays for the foreseeable future, so that gives me a little time. So I'm actually looking forward to kind of pulling it back. I've been doing 10-hour days, 6 days a week for 6 years, plus gigs on top of that, plus trying to maintain a relationship with a girlfriend who should know better. She could find somebody better, like that. But well, that's hurtful. No, no. I like me. Stop it. Somebody's got to like me. If anybody's got to like me, I guess it should be me. But yeah, so Mr. Filthy, I don't know what you guys think, but I just feel like they went about it the wrong way, and I'm not going to be disrespected like that. I know my value, I know my worth. I've been playing for over 40 years. I'm actually kind of good at it, go figure. So yeah, looking for work, but I'm not looking to go crazy. I'm looking to build a project. I'm not going to spoil it, but I got two of the baddest motherfuckers that I know. Singer, multi-instrumentalist, and a guitarist, and we're just looking for the right drummer. But it's got to be the right drummer. You play drums? You're not good enough. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. It's been a long fucking year. And it's January 2nd. And it's been a long year. But I may do some acoustic gigs. I'm thinking of just busting out the guitar. And I'm more of a bass player than a guitarist. But I can play guitar. I can sing. I can do acoustic gigs. And they're easy. It's less stuff to carry. And I get to pick all the songs. So it's going to be a lot of Tom Waits, Cake, Toadies, and Tom Waits. Did I say that? Yeah. Anyhow, that's it. Again, I whatever. Mr. Filthy, God bless them, and whatever it is they're doing. I just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like it was not the right way to go about that. I feel like I should have been in the conversation. So whatever bass player they get, whoever they get, God bless them, God bless that. Enjoy playing Sweet Fucking Caroline for the 800th time. I'm gonna do something else, and that's it. And if you need a bass, a sub, I am mostly am competent. I show up on time. Sometimes I have hair, sometimes I don't. That's it. I don't know. I'm a little upset about it. Hence this video, but yeah, I've been in and out of projects my whole life, and honestly, mostly I'm gonna miss working with my buddy Rob, Dr. Trout. Like, very talented dude, very good guy, who has not returned my phone calls. So I don't know what his take on this whole thing is. And this has gone on way longer than I anticipated. I'm so sorry. Happy New Year, and I'm gonna soldier on and do some other shit. So watch the skies. Wait, did I say the sky? Yeah, not watch these guys. Watch the skies. I'm gonna do some cool shit this year. Honestly, I'm looking forward to being untethered, and we'll see.